Hello dear students, welcome to our official YouTube channel Maths Bird. We have completed rational numbers. I have shared the link of all the videos with you. If you are taking classes whether online or offline and you still haven't received the link, please inform me, I will send the link. Fine. So today our topic is ratio and proportion. So firstly I will introduce what is ratio, right? What is ratio, right? So what is ratio? Basically why we are using the term ratio? If we want to compare any two things, right? Suppose I am saying suppose this is a wooden box, right? And again I am drawing this one. This is also a wooden box, and now I am saying which one is greater, which one is larger. You will say like this. How you can say this is the larger? Because you compared both the box, right? So that is the thing why we are using ratio, right? So a ratio is a comparison of two quantities of the same unit. Why I am introducing same unit? For example, if I am saying compare the time, right? So time will be compared with time, and time is, suppose it is given 60 minutes and 2 hours, right? You can't compare these things because the first thing is in minute and the second time is in hour. So firstly you have to convert minute to hour or hour to minute. That's why it is given that a ratio is a comparison of two quantities of the same unit. That means unit should be same, right? We will discuss it later. The second thing is, what is ratio? Ratio means if we are comparing any two quantities of same unit, we will use ratio. What is the symbol of ratio? This is the symbol of ratio, and it is written as, suppose two quantities are A and B. Suppose the first one is A and the second one is B, and now we are comparing these two quantities. So we can write it A ratio B, or we also can write it A upon B, right? Both are the same thing. So second, it is written as A upon B or A ratio B, where B does not equal to 0. I said for the ratio you need minimum two things, right? The first thing is you need minimum two quantities. Minimum. Suppose we have three quantities. Yes, no doubt. We can find out the ratio. We have four quantities, we can find out the ratio. But suppose we have only one. How we will find out the ratio? No, because there is no other thing to compare, right? So that's why minimum two quantities, minimum two things should be there for comparison. So the first thing is, for the ratio, if I am saying A ratio B, then B will not equal to 0. It means A will also not equal to 0. First thing, right? Now the second most important thing, that is the first term. If I am writing A and B or A ratio B, that means what would be the first term? It is first term. This is first term, and B, this is second term, right? So first term of the ratio is called the antecedent and the second term is called consequent, right? Now without wasting the time, let's understand how we can find out the ratio and how we can solve the question. Proportion we will discuss later, right? And in short I am explaining you what is proportion. Firstly, suppose two ratios are given that is 3:5, and the second ratio is 15:25, right? Now we will see if the both ratio will be equivalent, then we can say these are in proportion. How we can find out? A:5 can be written as A/5, and it is in standard form. We have learned the rational number. In the rational number I have discussed the standard form, right? So this is in the standard form, so we can't convert it. Now 15/25, 15/25, it is not in the standard form, right? When we will cut out, it will be 5 3s are 15, 5 5s are 25, 3/5. Now you can see both are same, right? That means the ratio are equivalent, and if the ratio are equivalent, we can say these are in proportion. This is the sign of proportion. This one is the sign of proportion. So how we will write it? If two ratios are equivalent, then we can write it is in proportion. We can write like this. Yes, we can write it 3:5. This is proportion sign 15:25, right? This is ratio and the whole is proportion, right? So we can see two dots means these two dots, this is known as ratio, and when we will draw 4 dots, it is known as proportion, right? Now how we will solve the question regarding ratio? Now suppose I am saying in my pencil box, right? I have a pencil box, and I am saying in my pencil box I have 3 pencil, I have 4 scale, 2 sharpener, and 1 eraser, right? In my pencil box I have 3 pencil, 4 scale, 2 sharpener, this is a scale, this is sharpener, and 1 eraser. Now I am asking to you, what is the ratio of pencil? What is the ratio of pencil to the whole thing that is in pencil box? To the whole thing that is in the pencil box. How we will find out this? Very simple. Firstly, we have to find out the total items, right? Because I'm saying, see, find the ratio of the pencil, the number of pencil to the total number of item in the pencil box. Total number of things we can say, or items in a pencil box. Ratio of this is, we can write number of pencil. Okay, so how many pencils are there? 3 pencils. So number of pencil is 3. Now I am saying to the, right? The first thing is A:B. We can write it A:B and A:2B, right? So here they are saying to the total number of things. So the ratio of number of pencil is written first, so it will be the first term, and total number of things, this is written the second, this is written after the pencil, that means it will be the second part. So the ratio of total number of pencil is 3 and total number of things 3 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1. We will add all these things, 3 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1. This is 10, right? So here we will put the ratio sign, and now this is 10. This is the required ratio. Now if I am asking a ratio of number of eraser to the total number of things in a pencil box, you will write number of eraser, that is 1, ratio total number of things is 10, so 1 ratio 10, right? If I am saying ratio of sharpener to the total number of things, we know that how many sharpener are there? We know that 2 sharpener are there. So 2 ratio total number of thing is 10, so 2 ratio 10, right? Now the second thing, how we will solve the question. The second, if they are, suppose a question like they are asking, check whether the given ratios are equivalent or not. Suppose I am writing it here. Check it is 1 ratio 7 and 7 ratio 14. B part is 100 ratio 11, comma 10,000 ratio this, right? So check whether the given ratios are equivalent or not. We know that firstly how we can say it is equivalent. Firstly we have to convert it in a standard form, both the ratio. So 1 ratio 7 is already in a standard form, so 7 by 14, 7 1 is 7, 7 2 is 14. So this is like 1 ratio 7 and this is 1 ratio 2. This is not equivalent, right? So the first one is not equivalent. We will check second one. 100 upon 11, already it is in standard form. Now 10,000 upon 110. Suppose this is 1100, right? Now see, 0 0 will be cancelled out. So this is 100 upon 11. Now you can see 100 upon 11, 100 upon 11. Both are equivalent. So we can say the ratio are equivalent, right? Very easy it is. Now the second question. In the second question, if I am saying yes, in the second question if I am saying, suppose wait, yeah, what is the second question? In the second question, if they are asking like find the ratio, or they are giving the total, right? They are giving the total and asking, suppose you have 1250 rupees, right? And you have 3 friends. You have 3 friends, right? Like anyone, that is A, B and C. You have 3 friends, that is A, B and C, and you have to distribute the money among your friends in the ratio of 8 ratio 7 ratio 10, right? You have 1250 rupees and you want to distribute it among your friends, and ratio should be 8 ratio 7 ratio 10. Now how you will distribute it, right? Very easy. See, total amount, what is the total amount? Total amount is equal to 1250, right? And in ratio, what is the total? The total amount in the ratio. In the ratio, what is the total amount? 8 plus 7 plus 10. 8 plus 7 plus 10, it will be 25, right? Now it is 25. A share is 8. A share is 8. Out of what? Out of total, right? Here you will write total. Why we will write total? Suppose in examination you got 16 marks out of 20, right? So how teacher will write it? 16 out of 20. That means you got 16 marks out of 20. Similarly, in the ratio form, A got 8 out of 25. B got 7 out of 25. C got 10 out of 25. Now 8 of 25 of which? 8 of 25 of total. Total का 8 by 25 मिला, right? Total का 8 by 25. 7 by 25 of total. 10 by 25 of total, right? Why we are writing now? Why I am writing here 8 upon 25 of total? Now see, of means multiply. Here you will write total. This is also total. 25 is also total, right? In the ratio form it is total. Now see, we know that if we are multiplying anything here, we also have to multiply it here. So we are multiplying here total also, here total also, right? But it is in ratio form, so in the denominator we will write ratio, but in the numerator we will write the total amount. Like 8 by 25 multiply by 1250. 7 by 25 multiply by 1250. 10 by 25 multiply by 1250. Right? Now we will cancel out 1250 from 25. What we will get? Here we will get 50. 50, 50. What will be the total amount? It will be 400 rupees. When you will multiply 7 and 50, you will get 350. So it is rupees 350 and rupees 500. So A got 400 rupees, B got 350 rupees and C got 500 rupees. Right? See, total amount was given and the ratio was given. We know that. Now think about now the thing is, what is given? Total is given, and here in the ratio form we can find out the total. So in rupees total is 1250 and in ratio the total is 25. Right? We have one more method to solve the question. See, in the ratio form total is 25, but in the money form the total is 1250. So 12 ratio, the value of 12 ratio is equal to 1250. So the value of 1 ratio will be less or greater. See, the value of 25 ratio is 1250. So 1 ratio's value will be less now. For less we need division. So this is 1250 divided by 25. So for 1 ratio we can find out this, and what is the value of this? This is 50, means 1 ratio is equal to 50 rupees. Now see, 1 ratio is equal to 50 rupees. Now what we want? A has 8, B has 7 ratio and C has 10, right? Similarly we can find out A's amount is equal to 8, right? 1 ratio's value is 50, so 8 ratio value will be more, that is 8 into 50. See, 1 ratio is equal to 50, then 8 ratio will be equal to 8 into 50, right? Because it will be more, and for more we will multiply rupees 400. Similarly, 1 ratio's value is 50, so 7 ratio's value will be 7 into 50. Similarly, 10 ratio's value will be 10 into 50. So you have two methods to solve the question, right? So if you are comfortable with first method, you can solve the question with first method. If you are comfortable with second method, you can solve the question with second method. Both are easy. Now, the second thing is, if I am asking you the question, that is, suppose I am drawing it. I am asking the marks obtained by a student in 2 subjects are given below, right? Find in which subject the student has performed better. Which subject the student performed better? This is subject, this is marks obtained, and this is total marks. My subject is maths, so no doubt first should be maths, right? And the second is anything, suppose English. So in maths, 17 out of 25, and in English 12 out of 20, right? What was the question? The question was, find in which subject the student has performed better. How we can find out? That means we have to compare, right? Firstly we will compare in maths or in English, in which subject he got more marks, then only we can decide in which subject he performed well. Suppose I am saying in maths you got 90 marks out of 100, right? And in English you got 85 out of 100. In which subject you performed well? No doubt maths. But here the thing is different. Here they are saying 17 out of 25, it means 12 out of 20. We can't compare these things like this. Why we can't? Because see, in this denominator was same. That's why we compared, and we can say that in maths he is good. But here the denominator is not same, so firstly we have to take the LCM to make the denominator same. So what will be the LCM of 25 and 20? I hope you all know how to find out the LCM. See, 25 and 20, I am explaining how you will find out the LCM. We have discussed it in the rational number, but again it is a quick revision. So 5 5s are 25 and 5 4s are 20. 5 1s are 5. This is 4. Again 4 1s are 4. So LCM will be 5 into 5 into 4. That is 100. So LCM is 100. So in maths it was 17 by 25, but we have to make denominator 100, so no doubt we will multiply it by 4. If we are multiplying denominator by 4, numerator also by 4. right? Now the second is English. In English he got 12 out of 20. No doubt we have to make 20 denominator from 20 to 100. So how we will make? We will multiply it by 5. What we will get? We will get, now we can compare. This is 68 out of 100, this is 60 out of 100. Now you can say in mathematics he performed well, right? So your answer will be, in maths the student performed well, right? So what we have learned today, we have learned what is ratio, right? So let's a quick revision. What is ratio? Ratio means we are comparing two quantities of the same unit, right? The second thing is it is written as A upon B or A ratio B, where B does not equal to 0, A also will not equal to 0, right? A will be also not equal to 0. This is the sign of not equal to. Now the first term of the ratio is called antecedent and the second term is called consequent. You should know, right? Now what is proportion? If the ratio, if two ratio are equivalent, then we can say they are in proportion. This is the sign of proportion, right? How we can know the two ratio are equivalent? Firstly, we will convert the ratio in its standard form, right? So 3 by 5 can be written as 3 by 5, 15 by 25 can be written as 15 ratio 25 can be written as 15 by 25. Now in standard form, see, both the ratio are equal. That means these two ratio are equivalent. Now third type of question was how you will write two terms in the ratio form. So I took the example. Suppose I have 3 pencil, 4 scale, 2 sharpener and 1 eraser. Now I am asking, find out the ratio of the number of pencil to the total number of things. Number of pencil is 3. Total number of things, we will add all these things, that is 10. So 3 ratio 10. Right? Now the second thing, same. It was the example. It is an the ratio is equivalent or not, that we have discussed earlier. Now this type of question we can solve by using two methods. The first method is total amount is given, so we will find out total amount in the ratio form. Now A's share, we can say, or the number of money, means the amount the A got, that will be 8 upon 25 of total. Here in the place of total we will write the total money and you can find out. The second method is total we have given, total is given in rupees, how many rupees you have, that is given. So in amount the total is given and rest in the ratio form it is given. So in the ratio form we will find out the total. Obviously the total ratio will be equal to total amount. 25 ratio will be equal to 1250. Now you can find out the value of 1 ratio. Then you want to find out 8 ratio value, you can find out, then 7, then 10, right? And next question was how to compare, right? So make sure, that's why I said the ratio, that means compare should be the compare of two things, the comparison between two things should be with the same unit. Here it was 25, it was 20, so we make it same, right? We made it same, then we compared. So in mathematics the student performed well, right? So in next topic in next lecture we will discuss what is proportion and some question regarding ratio. So I will share the video, right? And yeah, as I said, if you don't, still you don't have the link, just message me, I will send it to you. Thank you.